Hello, my friends. Saturday morning. I'm going to work in a moment, and I have 2 hours to upload. Hopefully, it will. And I'm still making video. Full moon today. It's tonight, so please put your rocks out and jewelry not out, but so the moon can reach it and you can recharge them. The video will be about North Korea, future weapons purchasing in USA, Eric Trump and Casino, Ron DeSantis, Body Double, The Joy, Shadow People, and Saudi Arabia. Okay, and I will start from I Told You So. The former CDC chief Redfield said that he thinks that COVID was originated in the lab. And over a year ago, I said the same thing. I said that I see that it was created as a mass destructive weapon. So it was something that it was created in a lab. He is admitting that he was working even on something like that. So that's even more scary, how many labs all over the world are working to destroy people. Okay, and was that created in the lab? It was created carefully, but somehow it went out of hands. They thought that they will have the weapon to sabotage maybe, so we will never trust them. So they will be negotiating between the top heads of the countries. We have something like this, so be careful. An angel of justice. And so everyone was punished the same way, kind of for playing with those toys like they shouldn't. And they are telling us there will be more illnesses like that in the future. So it looks like they will be working so hard to destroy populations. Sorry that I'm saying this, but how otherwise you can explain this? Cheryl, my girlfriend, North Korea, thank you, Cheryl, is retaliating against the joint training operation between United States and South Korea that was cancelled by Don. Will the training continue going forward? And as the answer I saw, someone had a niche at the wall, and you have to display something. So it is a game of displaying things between each other. It's just for show off. They don't want to hurt each other, but they want to show we have this, we have that, so be careful. Both kings will be playing the game the same way, because they think that they can, and the confusion will be all over the world. So it is that they want to have power. Nothing else. It's just how North Korea wants to show that they are player, and USA is not telling them you are the absolute player, we have to play with you, and so they are kind of fighting with each other. Shalona Fitzgerald, will America ever be able to ban assault weapon the way that Canada did with buying program? Yes, in Canada we have the ability to sell the guns back to the government. I don't know if it's still that way, but my husband used to own the gun when he was younger, and he thought that he will be hunting. But eventually when he was able to shoot the deer, he make a noise, so the deer will run away. He has such a soft heart. He couldn't, aim to the animal and feel not guilty. So everyone has different point of view, but in Canada you have to go every 5 years for doing course again, how the rules are all about how it works. And first aid course you have to do, you have to be checked by doctor every 5 years if your mental stability, if you're mentally able to own the gun. I had to sign it for my husband, his friend had to sign it for him. So it's 3 people who are responsible for one person's buying. 3 extra people, not only the person who is buying. I think that will be very logical for USA to ask for, so there will be no more people who has some problems to express themselves, not the people who are fighting depressions. That's the problem that we have all the time. They will be judged professionally, so they don't do mistakes, and Angels will protect those innocents who need the protection, like schools, now malls, theaters, everywhere people are not able to, and stadiums. You never know when the next crazy person will show up with the gun, and so it will be so easy to eliminate those buyers. I'm not saying anything for the people who were responsible. In Canada, we had to have a cabinet for the guns with the lock, so the children will never be able to get into it without permission for the parents. It's not that the child will break the glass, and then play with the gun. The guns has to be under protection of the parents, and the parent is responsible for the child's taking the gun. Irene L. Eric Trump wants to make Mar-a-Lago a gambling casino. Will he run legally or the Trump way? It looks like the Trump way, because I saw him like a boxer boxing and being knocked out. So yes, it will be disaster probably, and another way of losing money. He will have to leave that business, go away. There will be a lot of competition, a lot of struggle. Reunited family, so it is that they will be reunited with each other, and I don't think it is the big future for that. Cheryl, will Ron DeSantis be nominated by the GOP party as their chosen candidate? And I saw him, I don't know if it's saying in USA the same way as in Canada, but apparently, well, it is saying over here that someone is born with the horseshoe stick out of his behind. So it looks like he will be a lucky one. He will be chosen. But it is, so he will have but behind that horseshoe that is stuck there is after wedding, people are putting a lot of tins, and they are connected by each other, and they are making a lot of noise. It's symbol of being married. So we will see how long he will be married to Don Don, and the party will be married to Don Don, because honeymoon never lasts too long. So we will learn how irresponsible he is. He will negotiate, but we will know the secrets. So there, his dirty hands will come out, and we will learn some more secrets about him. And Annette is asking, did a body double of North Korea director met with Don Don back then? And I saw a red hand So that time I think the real North Korean guy was seeing Don Don, because bloody hand. So was that the double? Doesn't say too much. Queen, it wasn't a female, it was a man. Him and his sister, those are love boys, Don Don and Kim Jong-un. They were very happy with each other, and now something about that. I think now he was in a coma for quite a while, so who knows who is this guy now, but no one asked me, so I'm not going to answer. Lin M. Will all the traitors in Senate be eventually removed? And I saw a hydrant symbol I think they are green or yellow in Canada, because they put that very flashy colors on them. Whenever the dog is going close to the hydrant, is automatically doing what the other dogs did. I think, and even my Vivi, she's female, but she is doing exactly because the other dogs did. So I think all of them will be removed the moment we will remove the hydrant from the political arena. They will stop all the leaders, the leader actually, that is Don Don, and Happy Family will show, so they will go somewhere else, all those guys, and they will go for the peace. There wouldn't be problems anymore with them the same way as they were before, but they don't have too much brains. They are just followers. If you are choosing someone to be a senator or representative, they should have brains. But they are going just for etchy-petchy. What is the future of Master DeJoy? And I saw him as a duck following the mother duck, little ducky. So he will eventually be testifying that he was getting orders from Don Don, and he was doing this what Don Don wanted him to do. So he will have to face some battle, and it will be unpleasant battle for him. He will have to get hanging himself, and he will be very depressed. He might be financially put for being charged for destroying those machines, for working for himself, because he's investing money in opposition to the post office. So he will be eventually facing the penalty for that, financial penalties. It's fine with me because he deserves it. Cheryl, what future do you see for Saudi Arabia, MBS? Will they be, and MBS, would they be held accountable? And I saw like a huge waves up and down, up and down. So there is storm coming. And as well, I saw him, the prince, standing and holding his hand, so he is waiting for his father to die so he can be a king. There will be some turmoils, but we wouldn't be able to see too much, because he is working for himself, and he is doing everything possible to make himself the leader of that country, and investing and working hard. He's very bad person, but very smart. And he will have help to do it. so he will be protected. I'm sorry, not, and the rest of the world will be just watching from outside, not being able to see. Cindy O is wondering if I know who or what shadow people are. And I was thinking about this. I know that it's usually related to the night when people wake up and they are paralyzed, kind of. And I had quite a few nights like that I woke up and I felt completely unable to move. It took a while, that circulation to start floating. I don't have this for the over a year, but before I had that quite often. And I think it is our brain telling us, wake up. I have to scare you. I have to make you afraid of something so you will wake up. You will get out of the dream zone. And because your brain is working on such a different waves when you are sleeping. And I had a lot, but this is just the horror that it will wake us up. So I think it is created by our own brain just for protection. It's like the angel is helping you to wake up because your body is numb. It's not bad. Actually, we can tell them, go away. The sun will be shining and I will be fine. I'm protected. We have to believe that we will be okay. They never hurt anyone. It is just I think that they have that role to wake up us, so we started moving. Yeah. It looks that they are looking from another side to help us. So whoever they are not here to hurt us or harm us. It's, in my situation, it was always to wake me up and start me thinking, okay, I have to be aware what's going on. And Cindy Vargas, will grandparents be welcome to the classes to read and tell stories to the children in the future? Yes, absolutely. I see a grandma sitting and the grandchildren's or little kids at the school. So that programs will come back, that the grandparents will be allowed, or parents. I was visiting my son's school very often to be just teacher's helper, and it was pleasurable to go with them for trips or just to help them to play. There will be a lot of good stories that the grandparents will be sharing with kids. For a while, we will have to understand that because of the COVID, you have to be outside, but eventually the motherly instincts will kick back, and the society and people will be allowed to be with others and be happy. Okay, I will just put my cards away. And I want to do the circle of good energy for protections and to give them ability to the Senate and Congress to make some reasonable laws. I'm not saying to take the guns away from people who knows what they are doing. It's just for those people who are destructive, and doesn't need to be, there is so many millions, but few of them are the ones who shouldn't have that, and they should never be allowed to have it gun for their own well-being and for being the whole society. So not that we are completely protected in Canada, but at least we don't have that much of a drama that you have. And in Europe, it's much, much harder to own the gun. And then people are feeling more safer. So Yeah, that's that thing that people think that it's giving them security. It's not really the secure thing. So please create some reasonable law that people will feel safe and secure going, enjoying their lives. And please finish with that illness so it will be done and over, and no one will be sick and unhealthy. And those people who are struggling already with the longer COVID problems, that they will be fine. They will find the cure for them, and they will help them. For some people, that the vaccination is a good thing, but we have to imagine that we are creating the bubble of goodness and pulling this on us, and we are protected. I love you guys. Stay safe. See you next time. Bye bye.